Guess who's back? Back again. Crypto Frogs back in the area. Welcome. I've been glamping, but I'm back. Thumbs up for the algorithm. Gooch it up. Always, always subscribe. I got like loads more subscribers when I wasn't streaming. What's going on? Perhaps I should stream less. A disclaimer, no financial advice, but I don't know whether we'll be getting too deep into financial advice here anyway. And you may follow me on the Twitter at CryptoFrog202. I astonishingly have over 23,000 followers. What's going on? What is going on? Let's do a price check, Reno. The price of one Woo as of the time making this video is 97 cents. The price of one Bitcoin is just under 36,000 US dollarinos. And the price of one Ethereum, 2.2k. I collected my candies. I'll have the chat open. But the topic of this video is Irene Zhao. You may have heard of her. She drives the simps crazy on crypto Twitter. You can find her. I left a link to her Twitter. If any of you are into crypto and do Twitter, you will have come across, maybe that's shouldn't use that term, but you'll have seen her tweets. Irene Zhao, Konomi Network Chief Marketing Officer and believer in Web 3.0. She has 46.1k followers. She kind of came out of nowhere, and now she's everywhere. But I thought I wanted to take a look into like what's going on, what the deal is. Now, I don't mind people simping for good-looking chicks. There's no denying she's an attractive young woman. But I think it's quite a phenomenon in a way. And I also want to discuss like what kind of role she plays at this Konomi network. But this is kind of when she burst onto the scene. As you can see, she's got this pinned tweet from May 10th, 2021. It has 338.6k views. Let's turn the music off for a second and listen to this.
Everyone, so this is Irene. I'm the CMO of Konomi Network, where I'm driving marketing, social media advertising, and community effort. So Konomi is a full suite asset management solution for cross-chain crypto assets.
Like, she's clearly reading that, by the way.
Using Substrate as the development framework, the network aims to support more assets in the Polkadot ecosystem. So users could... Hello everyone!
So let's just watch that one more time through.
So this is Irene. I'm the CMO of Konomi Network, where I'm driving marketing.
Now, this would raise like red flags with me if I was in this Konomi. I always thought Konomi was like that game company that made like pretty good games in the 1990s. Some classics.
Social media advertising and community effort. So Konomi is a full...
Like, you can see her eyes, like she's just reading. So, I mean, considering she's the chief marketing officer at this blockchain company, you'd think she'd know this off the top of her head.
Asset management solution for cross-chain crypto assets. Using Substrate as the development framework, the network aims to support more assets in the Polkadot ecosystem.
Okay, anyway, so I gave her a couple more views. And so if you go through her Twitter, like she posts like pictures like this. And she sends, I mean, it is kind of the crypto way that, as I keep mentioning, it's the crypto way. Crypto community always simps for cute Asian girls. Hence why I always put cute Asian girl as my thumbs up. Thumbs up for the algo. Thank you very much. So she's talking about like Konomi on her Twitter. She doesn't always talk about Konomi. She talks about like people hitting on her and shit like that. She tweets out some relatively interesting stuff, but nothing like too mind-blowingly awesome. This was a picture she tweeted, and she wrote, "Point of view, you're in China, what do you do first?" And I retweeted saying, "Get on the first plane out of there." Oh, DeFi God put the same thing. And Bit Shaman. Now, I know that guy. Not like personally. But he is simping it up, baby. I think he's married with 2 kids too. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with a bit of flirting. And so basically... she does these Ask Me Anythings, and I went in the Telegram group for Konomi. Let's go into Konomi. So this is the website for Konomi, the project she is apparently the chief marketing officer of. First thing you'll notice is that she has significantly more Twitter followers than the cryptocurrency she is the chief marketing officer for, the CMO for. So I do kind of like wonder about the relationship these two parties have with each other. Let's have a look on the Gexter at the market cap of Konomi, because it really isn't much to write home about as a project. It has a market cap of less than $10 million. It's actually down 62% in the past 30 days. It's down 33.3% in the past 2 weeks, and it's down 32% in the last week. And if you go into the website here, you can see that it isn't really anything exciting at all, in my personal opinion. The roadmap isn't even really that interesting. Wow, they're integrating with Chainlink for price feed. That's one of the things in their roadmap. Yeah. Okay. They do have some relatively big investors, but they also spelled partners wrong. Okay. Partners. At least they spelled investors right, though. But then if you go to about us, and so this is basically what she read in her little pinned tweet. Konomi is a full suite asset management solution for cross-chain crypto assets using Substrate as the development framework. The network aims to support more assets in the Polkadot ecosystem. That is word for word what she said. And interestingly enough, if you scroll down our team, here she is, but her Chinese name is Yu King Sao, however you want to label it. Describes her as having 7 years experience in social media advertising and community building, As a sole proprietor, she built relationship with and represented over 100 corporate partners in their online advertising campaigns, including Huawei, Casio, Shopee, Grab, Lazada, Carlsberg, and etc. I don't know ETC. Maybe it means Ethereum Classic because it says and ETC. Her expertise in communication and community building is valuable to this project. Right, so what they've done is they've basically hired as their chief marketing person someone who markets themselves out for money. So she isn't just like marketing this project. That's something you should know. And in regards to these blog posts from Konomi, pretty sure she doesn't write these. I mean, her English, while tinged with a very obvious Chinese accent, I highly doubt she would be able to write this, because unlike the website itself, it's not littered with spelling mistakes. I mean, look here. So Ariel Ho is the founder. And she's a woman, just whatever. Before she did that, she had the indoor navigation solution provider served for Singapore's largest chain supermarket, NTUC FairPrice. So she made a navigation service to find your way around a supermarket, as far as I can tell. Okay. And so an early investor of crypto since 2017. I wouldn't really call that early. Her expertise in fundraising, strategy management, and laddership is valuable to this project. I don't know about you, but if this isn't like raising red flags, you know. Plus, they can't even put their proper photos. It's just like weird drawings. And that looks like a male, but actually it's a female. CTO. Now, they're based in Singapore, apparently. But there's only like 5 of them. And Irene is just hired for her celebrity. So I looked on Google and I did an image search for Irene Zhao. I really don't know what she'd add to an Ask Me Anything, since she is basically just hired for her looks. So I looked on Wiki Famous People. So you can see that she's got her Chinese name is Yu Qing Zhao. She's a famous model Instagram star from the US, apparently. She has a huge fan following. One of the most trending girls on Instagram. So I took a look at her Instagram, and one thing you will notice is that she just hawks anything and everything. So here she is hawking some skin product, aloe, green tea to make herself look good. And she has, by the way, she has 350,000 followers on Instagram. So she is like more of your Instagram model, basically. Here's another one. She believes that men should pamper themselves with Gillette, and if you use her code, you'll get a discount. And here she is posing, and I think also an electric toothbrush. Great. And she kind of poses like these these are a bit more risque than the one she puts on Twitter, so you can simp out all you want. But here she is, she's a makeup remover. I mean, I hear like these chicks make good ass money doing this. This is actually a picture I believe she has put on her Twitter. And this one too. Like I say, I'm not gonna lie to you, she is pretty darn hot, yo. But like these kind of more risque ones, I mean, I'm not saying that's risque per se, but I mean, she doesn't really put that on her Twitter. She kind of puts like the now, did you do your homework, young man? That kind of stuff. Let's have a look at some of the images. Media. Like this one, her just chilling out. But she got like all the simps, which is like, shit. But, you know, she's playing the game. I mean, nothing wrong with playing the game. Now, there has been some speculation that this account may even be just taking from her Instagram. But to be quite frank with you, I'm not entirely sure that's the case. But there is some speculation that may be the case. Now, I went into the Konomi Telegram group and I searched Irene. And it's quite funny. It's like I love you, Irene. I bought the ticker for Konomi, by the way. You can search for it, is Kono. But it's like, I love you, Irene. I bought Kono because of you. And there's someone who claims to be Irene in the Telegram saying, oh, thank you. You're the best. And here she is. What products is she? Pantene's new Miracle Treatment Collection. She's a huge fan. She loves working out. I think she is based in Singapore. But how much of a blockchain expert she is, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, here she is just riding on an exercise bike, you know, as you do, or something. Full set, obviously, just by everything is paid for. Now, I must also add the disclaimer that I have no problem with a young woman using her good looks to make money. But for her to say, maybe she does have an interest in blockchain, or not blockchain, but interest in crypto. Because who doesn't at this point? But for her to be actually on the main page of a cryptocurrency that I think is pretty much absolute shit, as one of the main team, as the CMO. And if you don't know, CMO is quite a big position to be given within a company, don't you know? But all she does is sponsorships and advertisements. I mean, this one I think seemed to remember being on her Twitter. But as far as I can tell, I can't see any Konomi Instagram. Maybe they only paid for Twitter. And Instagram would be just too much out of their budget. So essentially, if you believe that Konomi is at the forefront of the blockchain revolution. I hate to burst your bubble. But she has a YouTube channel. She only has a 5.09k subscribers, so I actually have more subscribers than her. Legendary. Thank you to everyone who's a subscriber. Legendary. Let's take a listen to what she has to say. Oh, she's speaking in Chinese. I don't unfortunately speak Chinese. So she's basically talking about how she grew. Now, this was made in May of last year. She had 288,000 Instagram followers then. Now she has 350,000. So she's had another 68,000 Instagram followers in a not very long period. So good on her. Now she has this crypto part here. So maybe she does have, that is her Twitter, but she keeps the Twitter and the Instagram kind of a little bit separate. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't really know exactly how the Instagram kind of stuff works. I've never been into Instagram. But I think there's more than meets the eye going on with this relationship that they have. And going back to her channel, she doesn't really, these are her videos. She talks about like her life during quarantine, working from home, push-up challenge, English, how to DM girls on Instagram, what kind of guy would I date. That's going to get the simps like hot under the collar. Assumptions about me. Do you have a rich boyfriend? She probably does. Maybe she's in the chat right now. Who knows? Because I did at her in the thing. But this wouldn't be the first time that a cryptocurrency project takes on someone just for the name value. But like I say, I don't know whether most people aren't following her because they want to find more out about Konomi network. That is just a fact. They are following her to just out of morbid curiosity or just a simp. She put this up 18 hours ago of literally her just wearing glasses looking into the camera, and it's got 720 likes. And then the subtweet to that was 2 of the best comments, one from each YouTube and Twitter, will receive 50 Kono each as a prize. That only got 38 likes. So you can see the discrepancy there. People don't give a shit about the cryptocurrency. So I do really wonder whether Konomi are really getting their value for money. Because I don't think, and this website is just dreadful. It's just like hardly any information. Kono, a native token, will be issued in the network to facilitate decentralized governance and to bootstrap users. And just some simple little chain thing. The white paper. Let's see what absolute genius white paper this is. Okay, so there's one pretty much empty page, and that is from the pinned tweet on Irene's Twitter. She just read that word for word. There's some stuff about DeFi having lots of money locked in it. Polkadot is changing blockchain. I would disagree with that statement. And only really from the end of page 4 do they start talking about that. But even then, they're not really talking about it. They're just talking about like Uniswap becoming a big exchange and shit. Product overview. Like, I would not be buying this at all. Then throw in some weird equations and shit. Probably just copied. Allegedly, I don't know. And then they just sharing code. I mean, why are they sharing code on the white paper? It's kind of ridiculous. Future works. Okay. Now remember, this is the brainchild of someone who made an indoor navigation system to find their way around supermarkets. They must have some big ass supermarkets in Singapore. And plus she's big into laddership. Anyway, I mean, like I say, she can make money. I really don't have an issue with that. But she isn't in any way kind of like a blockchain expert. Don't let anyone yank your chain. She is there for the SIMP, and then probably she gets paid to tweet out about Kono, a coin which, as far as I can tell, ain't going anywhere fast. I would like to see how she performs in an Ask Me Anything. Although, unless it's actually her on video, I would be astonishingly surprised if that is her answering the questions, if the questions are in any way competent sounding answers. So I think that's just the deal they have. So try and pamp our little bags. They did a Thai AMA, but it all seems to be falling on deaf ears. I did notice that Konomi Network, they have 800. They are ranked 876th. It's astonishing, really. They even have a almost $10 million market cap, because as far as I can see, the project itself has 0 redeeming features at all. Literally at all. Apart from Irene. Irene is probably the only thing that's stopping it going to actual 0. But I was in the everyone just asks in the Telegram group, "Hi, is Irene here? Is Irene here? Is Irene here?" But Konomi has 71,516 members in its Telegram group. I know, because I joined, because I wanted to search for people simping on Irene, and that's what people do. But she's just a hire, just a pretty face. She might be into crypto, but I highly doubt she thinks Konomi is going to change the world of blockchain. That being said, she may have bags of Bitcoin and other good cryptocurrencies like Woo. Bitcoin and crypto 5-minute. I had drinks with her in Singapore. Please elaborate on how that went, sir. And is that true? Put the script behind the camera next time, Elo says. Yeah. Big B69, the stuff she tweets is kind of meh. DF. I don't know what DF stands for. But yeah, I mean, the only reason people follow her is because of when she puts pictures up. The only reason she blew up was because of Cobain's simp tweets. Laugh my ass off. Wirehead, not gonna lie, that form call you made the other day was low IQ. 40k followers with almost no engagement. Now they only have... But that's from the damp. Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't make calls on YouTube, sir, so I don't know what you're talking about. I just talk about stuff. I don't make calls on Twitter or YouTube. I just talk about stuff. No calls are made here. I think that whole like, oh, yeah, my calls are like so great. Ooh. I mean, that's so like fucking 2018, bro. Who gives a shit? Chainlink, CoinGecko, Uniswap on the roadmap is always a red flag. Goddamn right. Martin is like, holy shit, I've got to make a Polka scam coin. The website is embarrassing. Yeah, seriously, it's just like dreadful. There is basically no good information at all. Konomi really gone downhill since making International Superstar Soccer on the N64. Ripping that game was. Konomi made some goddamn good games back in the day for the N64. Didn't they make a Street Fighter Turbo? I'm pretty sure that was them. Or I'm pretty sure they made the console version of not Super Mario Brothers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was badass. Kono had an unlock, hence the price drop. A surprise, yeah. She got clowned for bad feet. Max, she has bad feet, does she? Oof. Max Ruck says, to be honest, I bet someone could make a killing scamming the Simps in a Telegram. It probably. Yeah, I'm back from the woods, bro. Rococo Testnet. Max Rux, he browsed her Insta for research. Dale says, all those members in that Telegram group are probably bots, to be honest. Polkadot related projects love botting their followers on Twitter and Telegram. Brian Medina says, Formation Finance did great after buying that dip. Look, listen. All I did was make a stream about saying that I think that formation sounds quite interesting. That's basically it. Let's have a look here. Now, they are unlocking like tokens. I did mention that like several times during the stream on Formation FI. I said, beware, because there are many people pre-sale who got it for like 3 cents. And I said that about 8 or 9 times. You can go back and listen to the stream. I said it. And B, I don't make calls. Sushi Swag saying, I can't stop buying Woo Bro, help me. Yeah, same problem. Brian Medina, after the Konomi damps Irene Zhao posted she got a new apartment on her YouTube. Haha. Yeah, well, allegedly, who knows where she got that money from. Yeah, this is her new apartment she got 3 months ago. Let's have a look at the price. What happened 3 months ago with Konomi? Well, it was like at $4.63 like 3 months ago, and now it's 55 cents. So one could put 2 and 2 together and it may equal 4, it may equal 5, but everything is allegedly. But if she made out like a bandit, and part of the deal was that she was going to get tokens in return for her little side gig as chief marketing operator or whatever of Konomi. then why not? I mean, at least she's honest. I mean, at least she keeps her little Konomi thing up there. And you can test. Irene Zhao is back regarding another video on our Chainlink price feed integration. Wow, Chainlink price feed integration. That is a massive step forward. That is a huge step forward for the Konomi network project. And oh my god, the roadmap for 2021 is just so exciting. They're actually integrated with Chainlink for price feed ahead of time. They've already done that. And then cross-chain transaction functionality. I mean, no one has done that yet. P2P fixed interest rate loan. Not entirely sure what that means, but great. Q4, they have governance module implementation. Sounds good. And then mainnet up. Literally, mainnet up. Why is Crypto Rand saying excited unless he's taking the piss? Like, Crypto Rand has like 268,000 followers. Gem Hunter says, let's go guys, exciting time ahead. Pocket full of Kono. Gonna retire next year. Don't want to break it to you, bro. Kinda don't want to break it to you, bro. This guy isn't happy. Alexander Vincent. He is not happy at all. He is very unhappy that he got roped in. He got simped in. Shitcoin. Guys, you better don't buy into this shit. Check all its historical data about this project and pricing, and you will see big lose investors have endured. They don't care about their investors. Scam. Their initial circulation supply was around 9 million, and look at it now. It's around 17 million. There's always a huge jump in this project, and they lied about getting parachain slot in Q3. Now they've failed and moved the mainnet launch to Q4. Shitcoin. But Quang Dai, he says it's a nice project. Let's see what else. Oh, people are like going. The crowd are a bit restless. That apparently, I think people are expecting mainnet in Q3, and it's going to Q4. Shit. I mean, yeah, exactly. That's what Chainlink integrations aren't special anymore because it's just expected now long. Yeah, exactly. Isn't Waifu home to scold you for even looking at other women? I'm not looking. I'm just talking about the fact that I think this whole arrangement is very much for marketing purposes, and she isn't in any way a blockchain expert, but she does like making videos on push-ups and buying her first kitten and moving house in lockdown and cleaning out her closet and making makeup videos and unboxing videos, and she got a new car too. So not only did she get a new car, she got a new apartment 5 months ago. So she got a new car 5 months ago, and she got a new apartment 3 months ago. Now that may be down to her Konomi dealings, or it may just be the fact that she makes an absolute shit ton of money through Instagram, which I do know is the case. And she's got like she's got some 2-time SEA Games marathon champion and Singapore record holder as her fitness coach. So good for her. She's all big into fitness and shit. And but I don't think she is a blockchain expert, and I think this Konomi project is an absolute pile of garbage that should be just set on fire. Everything's gonna have fun times, isn't it? Alright, gang. Thumbs up for the algorithm. I'm CryptoFrog. Disclaimer, no financial advice. You can buy Konomi if you really want to. If it reminds you of Nintendo 64. Subscribe if you haven't. That would be greatly appreciated. I will be back again soon. But until we meet again, stay safe. And peace out. Don't be a simp.